Chicago Blackhawks season preview on HockeyTube.com. To say the Blackhawks are a young, skilled team is insulting. And now with a little money to spend, they seem to be getting better and better as time goes on. To think about just how well Kane and Toews did in their first season as NHLers is frightening. But then to think Toews only played 64 games is ridiculous. Imagine what they could do now. The Hawks made a mysterious free agent signing this summer, signing Cristobal Huet. Now I say mysterious because now they're spending over $11 million on their goaltending alone. And with their team hovering right around the cap, it's a little odd that they still have Nikolai Habibulin in the lineup. But they say they're going with a tandem, and I guess that's what they're doing. So with the addition of Huet in goal, and Brian Campbell, arguably the best defenseman available this summer, the Hawks should improve their 20th ranked defense. Also key to the Hawks defense, but no big deal, he only made the All-Star team, Duncan Keith. He looks to only be getting better, and it doesn't look like he's going to stop. Most Hawks fans, I'm sure, and also Hawks management, would also like to see Cam Barker finally emerge as the third overall pick that he was drafted as just a few years ago. It looks like he's finally cracked a full-time job in the Hawks' top six, and he put up some decent numbers, but it will be up to him to stay there. So to make the playoffs, obviously guys like Toews, Kane, and Byfuglien got to get better, but they also got to stay healthy. Know who I'm referring to? Remember him? Martin Havlat was limited to just 35 games last season and 27 points, but it's well known that he can average up to a point a game. If he can stay healthy, the Hawks should have a very legitimate shot at the playoffs. Now the main question about the Hawks this upcoming season is who do they have up the middle? Sure, they got Toews, but now that Robert Lang is gone, who else is there? Dave Bolland? Adam Burish? Those two combined for just 25 points last season. Now this could be a huge problem for the Blackhawks. Or it could be a fantasy hockey player's dream. Keep an eye on it. If the Hawks decide they need some more grit in their lineup, don't be surprised to see them call up Kyle Beach, who is said to be a little hot-headed at times, or even Akeem Aliu. Who, by the way, should be an interesting story if he does get a call-up to the Blackhawks, because I would love to see him play Steve Downey and the Flyers. There's a lot of history there. NHL previews and much more hockey talk at HockeyTube.com.